Hello, everybody, and welcome. This is my presentation on turning AI potential into operational results. This is something that I'm actually seeing firsthand in the professional engineering world, and it's something that I'd like to share with you today. First off, AI is everywhere. Everybody knows that it has potential. Right now, we're just trying to figure out as a tech industry what that potential might actually become. So, something I want to do is I want to focus specifically on what AI can do and how we can get those to all of our teams in whatever industry that you're in. This project focuses on how teams can actually start using it in the most practical ways. And the goal here is very simple. Again, it's something that I am dealing with in the professional world. Take AI from something theoretical or something that you've heard about into something that you can actually implement responsibly to your job and your workplace and your team. That's the main issue, right? Like using AI responsibly, that's the most important thing here. So I touched on this a bit. This is the problem. The teams are struggling to apply AI in a day-to-day workflow, and it's not AI itself is not the issue. It's direction. Teams are exposed to a ton of tools left and right, but there's no clear understanding about what these teams even do. I've spoken to teams who had no idea, like Cloud did as much as it did, that ChatGPT did as much as it did, and this is something that I'm actually experimenting with in my personal life. So let's be consistent. Some people use it, others don't, and overall, nothing really changes. So without a structured approach, AI stays more of an idea than a real solution. And in these terms, we miss a lot of efficiency gains. We have a team, an HR team, that has cut down their processing time by 75% just by implementing AI. So what is the solution? We can make this very simple, structured. Instead of introducing just tool after tool after tool, this project and my personal professional life is going to work on a simple framework. Give teams a clear way to figure out where AI actually adds value. You're not going to use coding AI for something in the HR world and vice versa. That means identifying specific use cases, choosing the right tools for those cases, and integrating them into work that's already happening today with you, with me, whoever. The focus here is on consistency, clarity, and not complexity. How it works. We sort of touched on this before, but of course, identifying repetitive tasks is going to be the main thing. That's something that I've noticed as well. Something simple like code review. Okay, you built your code. You can even have AI help build your code. Make sure you know everything that it's doing. And then you could throw it into AI to code review, see if you can actually make it a little bit faster, so on and so forth. So the most important thing there is to match AI capabilities with the team. Again, you can use code AI for code. You can use HR AI for HR. Those things are not going to actually, mesh together. So yes, identify repetitive or time-consuming tasks is where we would start. Second, we would match those tasks with relevant AI capabilities. Summarization, information retrieval. We actually got done with a hackathon recently where we were able to build a chat box with AI that actually helped the user get to a solution twice as fast. And the first thing that we'll do, or I should say the third part of this three-step process, is that we will we will test the solution on a small scale and then expand. We want to make sure that it works small and then go bigger and bigger and bigger. Me being in the software space, that's exactly how we do software engineering in the first place. Small testing environments, large testing environments, implementation, and then you have to fix what you broke, right? This keeps these things practical and avoids wasting time on tools that don't deliver any value. And what is the value? That's a great way to end that. The teams that follow this approach, in my experience, benefit very, very quickly. Once people are educated on what AI can do, rather than using AI as a shortcut, all of a sudden you're using it efficiently. You cut down almost all AI slop, all that stuff. It reduces the manual effort, improves consistency. That email that you want to get out of here faster, you can actually do that a little bit easier with AI. So basically, it's here to support decision making, not take over the job altogether. Based on my experience, that structure is really the part that's missing. So that's what brings the value to this project overall. And most importantly, it shifts AI from something experimental into practical. It shifts AI from something that you've heard about to something that you utilize on a daily basis. And that's where we're trying to seek improvements. And so finally, I'm going to go ahead and pitch my poster idea. Stop searching, start solving. I think this is great because you're not searching for the solution. You're actually working with AI to solve the problem itself. My name is Eli. Thank you so much for listening to me today, and we will catch you on the next one.